Trigonometry function. That is an important chapter in class 11 syllabus, and in which base of this chapter is angles and measurement of angles. Definition of angle. Most of you know in class 6, 7, 8 you have covered, but as a revision I want to cover here. The amount of rotation from initial side to terminal side is called the measure of angle. If initial side is given or initial ray, terminal ray given here, then if initial ray move, the amount is this angle movement of if starting point is fixed. Then you can say if ray is starting from its initial position, this initial position means initial ray rotates about its one end point. One end point means that is known as a vertex, and takes a final position that is known as terminal ray. Then angle is formed and it is known as angle. Simple definition: the amount of rotation from initial side to terminal side is called the measure of angle. Already you have covered in previous classes this thing. Now, positive angles and negative angles. If angle is measured in anti-clockwise direction, it is an initial ray, terminal ray measured in this direction. Again measured anti-clockwise direction. Then this angle is known as positive angle. And second, initial ray, this if it is measured in clockwise direction, if it is measured in clockwise direction, then it is known as negative angles. From initial ray, generally we consider as x-axis, and vertex considered as origin, intersection of both the axes, and after that easily you can confirm the measure of angle. It is positive or negative. If it is measured in anti-clockwise direction, positive angle. Measured in clockwise direction, then negative angles. Then next, measurement of angle. There are different systems in which you can measure the angle. Up to class 9th you have covered only one system, that is written here, degree measurement. All of you are aware about this degree, but what is the name of this system? It is known as sexagesimal system or English system. The angle measured in degree in this system, which is known as sexagesimal or English system. If you draw two perpendicular lines on a plane, then complete angle divided in 4 equal parts, and each part is known as one right angle. This part is clear. If you draw two perpendicular lines, then at a point there is a complete angle. Complete angle divided in 4 equal parts. Or also can take example of x and y axis. Intersection point of x and y axis is origin. Then at origin, complete angle is divided in 4 equal parts, and each part is known as a right angle. If we divide right angle in 90 equal parts, then each part is known as 1 degree and written as 90 degree. It is a symbol of degree. This part is clear. One right angle equal to 90 degree means one right angle you are dividing in 90 equal parts, and each part is known as 1 degree. And if 1 degree, if you divide in 60 equal parts, Then each part is known as 1 minute. It implies 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. Written as 60 dash dash is the symbol for minute in measurement of angles. The second one is clear. And then if each minute divided in 60 equal parts, then each part is known as 1 second. It implies 1 minute divided in 60 seconds. Written as 60 2 times dash. 2 times dash represents seconds. Measurement of this system is known as sexagesimal system or English system. Again, I want to repeat. Complete angle divided in 4 equal parts and each part is known as right angle. If we divide right angle in 90 equal parts, then each part is known as 1 degree. Means one right angle equal to 90 degree. And if divide 1 degree in 60 equal parts, then each part is known as 1 minute, means 1 degree equal to 60 minutes, and similarly 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. Now, second system to measure the angle is circular system. As circular word is used here, means with the help of circle, we are going to define the angle, and which is known as radian measure. In this system, unit of measurement is radian. Now question is, what is radian? Radian means angle formed by arc of a circle. Take arc AP. If length of arc AP is equal to radius of circle, then angle formed by arc of circle at the center is known as 1 radian. Means the angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc whose length is equal to radius of circle is known as 1 radian. It implies from figure easily you can observe angle AOP equal to 1 radian. What about angle AOB? It is known as straight angle, and straight angle means 180 degree. Both system of measurement we are writing here. It is 1 radian, and this complete angle means, straight angle means 180 degree. Arc AP, length of arc AP is R, and length of arc AB, AB means A to B, this complete length, that is semicircle, and circumference of circle is 2 pi r, therefore length of semicircle or circumference of semicircle is here pi r. Then we can write the angle subtended at the center of circle is proportional to the corresponding arc. It implies angle AOP upon angle AOB is equal to arc AP, corresponding arc means arc AP upon arc AB. By putting values, angle AOP means 1 radian, it is straight angle means 180 degree, equal to R upon pi r. Or you can say 1 radian, R cancel out here, 180 upon pi, or pi radian equal to 180 degree. Here also we are going to establish the relationship between degree and radian. It implies as 180 degree, which we are saying as straight angle, it is equal to pi radian. It implies 90 degree is known as pi by 2 radian. Right angle means 90 degree. 90 degree means half of 180 means pi by 2 radian. Now usually you can guess complete angle. Complete angle means 360 degree. 360 degree in radian you can write as 2 pi radian, because 180 degree means pi radian, then 360 means 2 pi radian. Easily you can write one complete angle means 2 pi radian, straight angle pi radian, and right angle as pi by 2 radian. Now some important result you have to write. First, since pi radian equal to 180 degree, it implies 1 radian we can write as 180 upon pi. One more thing remember here, pi radian means pi times of 180 radian. If you have written as 180 degree, what is the meaning of 180 degree? 180 times of 1 degree. 90 degree means 90 times of 1 degree. It implies 1 degree 90 times 10, then it was a right angle. So 180 degree when you were written, it implies it is written as 180 times of 1 degree. Therefore, pi radian means pi into 1 radian, pi transfer right side. So 1 radian equal to 180 upon pi degree. It implies whenever you want to convert from radian to degree, you have to multiply by 180 upon pi. Further simplify, to 180 upon value of pi is 22 upon 7. 22 upon 7 multiply by 7 in numerator upon 22. 630 upon 11 degree. 630 upon 11, if we divide 630 by 11, 57 plus 3 upon 11 means 57 complete angle plus 3 upon 11 in fractional part written. 3 upon 11 further we have to convert in minutes and second. So 57 plus 3 upon 11 into 60 minutes. Because 3 upon 11 degree written, it implies 3 upon 11 times of 1 degree and value of 1 degree you can convert. It means 60 minutes. 3 upon 11 into 60 means 180 upon 11. 180 upon 11 further simplify. We can write 57 degree plus 16 4 by 11 means 57 degree plus 16 minutes plus 4 upon 11 into 60 seconds. Multiply by 4 divided by 11 and approximate value they write down. You will get 57 degree plus 16 minutes plus 22 seconds, or which you can write without taking this sign, 57 degree 16 minutes and 22 seconds. It implies value of 1 radian equal to 57 degree 16 minutes and 22 seconds. That is the process in which you can convert from radian to degree measurement. Second important note, since pi radian equal to 180 degree, you can write 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radian. If you put the value of pi and divide, you will get value of 1 degree as 0.01746 radian. It is the symbol of multiplication. It's 22 upon 7 into 180. And third important note, which you should know, if theta radian is the angle subtended at the center of circle with radius r and arc length l, then simple formula you can write as theta equal to l upon r, or angle equal to arc upon radius. Here measurement of angle is in radian. Remember, whenever you are applying formula theta equal to l upon r, the unit of theta is here radian. So these three important notes to prepare. And then third measurement of angle is centesimal system, which is known as French system, which is not included in class 11 syllabus, but you should know it. In this system, right angle is divided in 100 equal parts. In sexagesimal system, right angle divided in 90 equal parts, but here in 100 equal parts. And each part is known as 1 grade. Means one right angle equal to 100 grades. This is the symbol for grades. And each grade is divided in 100 equal parts, and each part is known as 1 minute. Means 1 grade equal to 100 minutes. And Each minute is divided in 100 equal parts, which is known as seconds. Means 1 minute equal to 100 seconds. This measurement of system is not given in maximum books, but you should know there is third system of measurement of angle, that is centesimal system. Cent means 100. From that, this word is derived. Centesimal system means one right angle equal to 100 grade, one grade equal to 100 minutes, and 1 minute equal to 100 seconds. Now some questions for practice. If convert 30 degree 30 minute into radian measure, process to solve 30 degree plus 30 minute, you can write 30 into 1 upon 60. Because 1 degree equal to 60 minute or 1 minute equal to 1 upon 60 degree. From minute to degree divide by 60. So 30 into 1 upon 60 means 1 by 2. So 30 plus 1 by 2, which you can write as 61 by 2 degree. So first simplify and write this angle in degree, and after that you have to convert in radian. To convert in radian, you have to multiply by pi by 180. If you multiply by pi upon 180, just simplify it, you will get 61 pi upon 360 radian. That is the process by which you can convert from degree measurement to radian measurement. Now next question, 3 pi by 4 radian written, you have to convert in degree. Also very easy. 3 pi by 4 radian equal to 3 pi by 4 into 180 upon pi, because 1 radian equal to 180 upon pi degree. Pi cancel out. Further simplify, 3 by 4 into 180 upon 1 equal to 75 degree. In this pattern you can convert from radian to degree. Some word problem is given. Find the degree measure of angle subtended at the center of circle, radius 100 cm and length are 22 cm. Simply you know the formula, angle at the center equal to arc upon radius. Arc 22, radius 100 means 22 upon 100 means 11 upon 50 radian. Now convert in degree, 11 upon 50 into 180 upon pi. Further simplify it, 11 upon 50 into 180 upon 22 into 7, 63 upon 5, which you can write as 12 5 just 60 means 12 degree plus 3 upon 5 into 60 minute. Further simplify, you will get 12 degree and 36 minutes. In this pattern, if any word problem is given, you can solve, you can convert in degree measurement or radian. Now, some questions for practice which you have to solve. First question, convert into radian measurement. Already discussed in solving questions. Second, convert from radian to degree. And third, if one angle of a right triangle is given, then find other angles in degree measure. It implies if one angle given, 50 degree 30 minutes 30 seconds. In right angle triangle means second angle is 90 degree. Then third angle you have to solve. From 180 you have to subtract sum of these two angles. You will get third angle. Or also you can say, if one angle 90 degree, second is 50 degree, 30 minutes 30 seconds, then third angle from 90 you subtract this angle, you will get third angle. You have to solve and give the answer.